You know what I mean? Let's see if you want to
Yeah.
invest in this game.
Want to? Yes. Can I? Mm,
It's another situation, huh?
that's a whole another story.
I got two. What's the two next to them? I got two and a one. What the fuck does that mean? Total money earned. That's what MRB is in this game. Some medals. What the fuck is this? Campaign assault records. Some of the women's silos average max spear quickly. That's the value should moderation roll quickly. Huh. It's interesting. And multiplayer data. So I got the most kills with MSL. It's my regulars. Interesting. An MVP and team deathmatch. Nice. VR data. Some airplanes. I just unlocked the F-22 last night.
F-22.
Of course, you could also switch your hangers. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And yet, you scene viewer, special weapons. You also view those as well. Some plane. I think I got a new skin for my Typhoon. We're gonna check it out.
Oh, you know, like skins too for 'em?
Oh yeah, man. Yep. Some of my buds beating watch. Yep. Got a rooster skin. Yep. I like that. So what you do? Go ahead. You can select the emblem you want to put on your plane. Let's go this one.
Hmm.
Select your nickname. Yeah, all kinds of different skins, man. For the what's this Tomcat skin? Probably one of my favorites. pretty nice. So when you're in multiplayer, there's a scene view of all the videos so far. Very good story. And of course you got your music player. You play all your music.
Yeah.
And I got some pretty good songs, dude. It's like ones you don't like, ones you do want to hear, whatever. Alright, so from here we got the VR, which is fucking awesome as shit. Multiplayer. I know you got a little bit of a fucking lag on yours compared to me. 30-second fucking difference there. Alright. So, this is where you set up your aircraft that you're gonna play online. You can pick up to 15. Now, these parts on it, some matches, if you look at the top right where it says total cost, and that's pretty much also your, like, the power, kind of, because some games you can limit down to the power you're allowed to fly in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it kind of makes it even for people that like to fly some of the lower class planes. Anyway, so your setup goes kind of like this. Select your special weapon, whatever, but then you go to parts. You got all these parts that change the maneuverability and fucking all kind of crazy shit. You can read at the bottom. Some of them are component only, some of them multiplayer only. And I'll show you where that comes from. But you set those up and it does this thing. Aircraft tree. And then this is the ones you start with. I kind of took different paths here. I went down here, got a Typhoon, came up here, and the F-35, and then the F-2A. And then I think I grabbed the A-10 while I was down here. Yep. I need to unlock the rockets for the A-10. But anyway, you can keep coming down into different sections when you get to the SUs, 35s and shit like that. And the old SU-47, cool. Yeah. And then when you go further down, this unlocks all your multiplayer perk stuff. And then you start getting down to these big bad boys. You can read on the bottom left what it does. Of course, the more money you invest in it,
right,
the more shit you unlock. And you got different levels of shit that you could put on too. And if you used to come in here, I'd never created a room, but you can do battle royale, team deathmatch. This is where you could set your limit. see something. No, I'm gonna have to go to Battle Royale. See what it says for that. All players become enemies and fight to your target score. Well, it's over when a player reaches 100,000 points. Or when time is up. So right now I got a private room is on. So like medium blue can get in here and just go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's the menu screen, pretty much same thing. You go to the aircraft, you can unlock shit as you go. You know. And you can set up instant radio messages you want to talk to your friends about, you know. All kind of shit. Work on the aircraft set while you're in the menu screen. This is the menu screen the library room looks like. On the right hand side, she lists the other people. I can't sorry. I gotta at least have 2 people. But anyway. Have you ever seen a multiplayer game?
I have not.
Let's run one then.
Second lieutenant, huh?
There you go. I'm up there. They showed somewhere on the rankings here. Medals, records, I don't know. I thought it would be on here. Kill count. Performance evaluation. Fuck is this? Iron Man, barbecue machine gun, crazy first and adaptable. Oh, okay. Alright. You also got a filter where you can change it. Like any stage. You wanna fight in this one. Okay, so we take the fucking So now we're in. So you go in here and fuck around, and whenever it starts, you know, you just piss around. As long as you're not the host, it's more pressure being the host. I don't like to be the host.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I can just come in here when the timer goes down. I got 20 seconds to finish my shit. Let's see. Do I have a setup for this? Yeah, F-35C, FA, yep.
So that's your set that you'll go in the multiplayer with?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I just gotta choose make sure I choose my plane before I go in. I might just see. Set the Mirage one. Of course, you wanna go to anti-air. The boom, the beep noise means that somebody's dropping out. There's 7 people in now. There's 2 of these, this one. And this one gives you extra ammo. There you go. And then select the skin. Emblem. And then we can set them up. 3 F-35, 2 F-35s, and an F-22. A lot of circles, man. A lot of circles, but I got a little trick up my sleeve how I do things. So your high G turn is, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Right there.
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft, enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on your own out there. Your call sign is Bravo 2. Thunderclouds in the AO. Be careful of lightning strikes.
That's pretty neat.
Bravo 2, locked on.
Bravo 2.
In gun range.
Hold on, Billy. Lower my volume when I get a second.
Missile fire. Missile closing, evade. Bravo 2, locked on.
Missile.
Careful, enemy locked on.
I don't think I destroyed him.
Mm-hmm.
Lower my volume a little bit.
Target is in gun range.
Oh shit, fuck, man.
Bravo 2, down.
There was the way out of that motherfucker. Oh, man. Like, even if you get like a bullet hit, dude, you get like $5 grand. You know what I mean?
Enemy locked on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the pay's good, man.
Watch your chaff and flare supply. Bravo 2, missile fired. Locked on.
Missile.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Careful, enemy locked on. Bravo 2, rising up.
Missile.
Missile incoming.
Missile. Missile.
In gun range.
Ammunition zero. Missile. 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 Missile.
Yeah, there's 2 of them on me.
2 minutes remaining. Careful, enemy locked onto you.
Pull up.
Locked on.
Missile.
Missile in the air. Miss.
Missile.
That's
That's a better with the fucking
Missile
typhoon.
evaded. Impressive.
Forget me with a fucking Raphael, yeah. Look at this match.
1 minute remaining. You need to act quick.
Damn.
Missile fired. Entering clouds. Careful, don't ice up in those clouds.
Skull one. Icing.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Bravo 2, missile. Bravo 2, you're icing up.
Stalling, man. Fuck.
Bravo 2, hit.
This
Bravo
fucking.
2, locked on.
You like so fucking
15
this man.
seconds.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy locked on. In gun range. Combat time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
There's your MVP. That's a match, dude. That's it.
Kind of hard to get ahead, ain't it?
Well, yeah, well. Using my first match is a fucking shit. You see how poorly I did, though, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here- Right. Eldo's like, yeah, I seen that. Fuck. So this is you can go to this game right here and see the best guy got 3 kills, 6, 7 hits, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But watch, I only made 5,000. But watch how much money I made. $72,000, man.
It's not bad.
Fuck no, money's good. Money is good. But you see a lot of those
That's
people.
cool.
A lot of those people, they have the multiplayer fucking perks at the bottom. You know what I mean? Some of these
Right.
people don't even play campaign.
Ah, okay.
Just stay calm. Anyway, that's that.
That's pretty neat. I like it.
It is cool, man. It is. No.
Monday or Thursday.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
About your boy pulled the fucking broke the sound barrier coming out of the fucking corner.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest.
Why people? Who are these guys
We
joining the
will
fucking
secure
party?
air superiority over the
Probably one of
capital,
TG's
while
people.
providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle
You
across
gotta mute it?
land, sea, and air.
I got TG muted.
Should you
yes.
need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
So, when you see the map spinning, let me know.
Yeah, I've seen the map now.
Alright. On the map, it shows the clouds too.
It's crazy.
It is. How much money I made? I only had 20,000 when I first started. After one online match, I have 101,000. Nice. I do want to get one of
Okay,
these.
so the money that you earn in multiplayer, you can also use in single player and vice versa.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Alright. Let's go with the Raptor. I'm gonna go with the... Should use the bombs or... Yeah. You cannot change the color of your skin on this one. You can't change it. Maybe after you beat the game you can. I don't know.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Whew. Yeah, usually I don't play multiplayer until I at least get warmed up.
Yeah. You got but 5 more missions, don't you?
Yeah, for the long missions, man. Different stages.
Yeah.
Whenever you think it's over, it's usually not.
Our troops have engaged at Farbati Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece. Attack missed.
Strider 1, the return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Missile.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbati Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Mike 5, Box 2. What are you waiting for?
Keep an eye on your radar. It takes just 1 missile and your history.
So right here, I gotta get 19,000 points in 14 minutes.
Missile inbound, evade! Got him, that miss. Enemy has a lock. Attack missed.
Okay, okay.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Yeah.
Where did these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
I have a feeling.
Watch out, missile on its way.
Locked on.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Break it, ready to evade.
Behind the enemy.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, enter in the area. Cyclops will take care of the other bit.
I like that missile cam feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold your ground.
Say goodbye.
Watch it. Bandit on your tail.
Strider 1 missile heading your way.
You better pick them all up.
Box 2.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Ocean.
Roger.
Target acquired.
Just who are these guys? They were like the devil himself in the last battle. We don't have enough firepower to stop them.
Shit.
Strider 1, bombs away. Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Look at those aircraft getting the water surface. Interagency fighters, the ship is as good as sunk. Box 2, Box 2.
Strider 2, break! Break!
Break!
Come on, man, where's my shit ready?
Enemy's got a lock.
Target acquired.
here and you're dead.
Missile.
Bandit acquired.
Missile. Missile.
This is Squad 6. Attack missed. Trying again.
Missile.
Squad 6. Flux 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Special delivery.
Mark wide open. Through with the hide. Three strikes is overhead. Really rush now on our side.
Missile in the air. Evading.
They're after me. I need cover.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given the circumstances.
Everyone's requesting backup. It'll take forever to get here. Where they lost? Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
I got a tail in my sights.
They're after you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Numbers? Things have just gone from bad to worse. Focus on taking down those two planes. Do it now.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within
Gotta hold down
sight.
L1 and R1 after you launch a missile. That way you hit autopilot. Something like that. Watch them.
You're low on special weapons.
Desperately trying to stop our advance. It's gonna be tougher than we thought.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Missile away.
Caution. Pull up.
I don't believe it. Those planes are eluding the enemy ship's defense systems and still striking their targets. This one's all mine.
Missile. 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 Missile.
This is Squad 6, evading enemy missile.
Caution. Pull up.
What do you mean, retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
Caution.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Caution. Caution.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them. Next on my flank. This is our chance.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that.
Destroy the enemy's left fleet, and when we
Strider 1, target destroyed.
We need to reform our ranks. Support team, missile fire.
That area's all yours, Strider. Go back at 1 squadron of the Silver Bridge.
Ammunition 0.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our
The blue line,
occupation
I'm
for
returning to
Monty
base.
could be in jeopardy now.
Do a little landing and a little taking off.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high.
So you can, you resupply or whatever.
Yep. Some missions, some you can't.
Yeah.
Most of the kick-ass war ones you can.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Stick with the bombs. You know what? Yeah, I get more money. Come back and fucking reload. Hopefully.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Cleared for takeoff.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Stay on the final throw.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I thought it would be easier to survive the battle. We just lost a friendly.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy is firing.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
You go high for this one. We get between them sunken city.
Enemy's got a lock.
You notice the city right up ahead.
5 minutes remaining.
We can still win. Keep up.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Keep firing on the move.
Missile.
Enemy is firing.
Missile.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294 5002. Target is enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing complete. Fire for effect.
Missile.
Please fire engagement.
Missile.
Admin 2870. Elevation 237. Prepare to volley. Fire.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
We're gonna make it through this. Just a little further and this bridge will be ours. And impact.
Missile.
Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
All the fucking enemies.
Strider 1, you've got their attention. They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge. Enemy is firing. Careful. The ruins are stuck in ships, making these waters shallow.
3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble. You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Missile.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped.
Missile.
This isn't good.
Missile.
Trigger.
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Phase 1. The Barclay Reconstruction Park is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them away. Give those ground troops all support they need. Locked on. We just lost a friendly.
Missile.
Initiating attack.
Missile.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Emergent Army. Operation will be complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
2 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Strider 1, this is control.
So the reason I
tower.
did this is
Make
because
your
I took out all the
landing
ground targets. I'm probably gonna have to go up against something airborne. So I'm gonna go and
check. Too
fucking
fast.
just.
Lower airspeed.
It pays me $2,000 to land.
Lower
So
your
I'm just
nose.
gonna
You're
land.
too high.
shows you're too low.
I'll go these bad boys. Yeah.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Right.
Time for attack!
So my score, it says score up there. That's the whole gist of it right there.
Koreman with Strider or Cyclops. It looks like
I'm
he's
above the
in a
score,
real
so I went
trouble.
back and rearmed an anti-air. Remember, they were by any of these fuckers. I'm gonna try that quicker now.
Bandit has fired a missile. Break!
Missile evaded.
No use.
Not bad, not bad. Caution. Pull up.
Yeah, when I hit L2 and R2 at the same time, that's your high U-turn. You can't stall. This is the time that I like to use a high U-turn.
Enemy's got a lock.
Just whenever I'm going up, then I hit my high G. That way I know I'm facing down when I let go.
This one's mine. Finish them.
Missile launched.
Target locked.
Tear down that barricade.
Enemy movement detected. Evading. Target acquired.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile. Enemy's got lock. Missile. Missile.
This is final kill. The enemy escaped.
Did you really think that missile was gonna hit anything?
Just wasting time now. Whatever happens next, they're gonna
Crack
come
the
in.
enemy's defenses. Send our troops there at once. To allow us to put up a fight.
Missile hit. All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 SU-30s inbound.
Now, big ball weapon. Oh, there he is. Alright. I'm getting hot and heavy with these boys.
I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are on different levels. Don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Holy shit. These guys are good.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Survive is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
You sure he's human?
You did well. I see those
That's good stuff. Send a fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
I'm in.
I'm thinking that's my last.
We've still got a monster to slay.
Missile.
Mr. X and he needs to focus your forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Strider 1, missile away.
Fox 2.
So if you tap like square, it changes from your primary to your secondary. So what I do is I go circle to fire both of my my regulars, and after that I go circle, square, circle, square, circle. For all four. Yeah, I got Mr. X on my ass.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Not bad. As good as one says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking. Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Connect.
Took him out one by one. Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Attack. Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up or someone's not gonna roll. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Alright, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Oh, damn, this guy's bad.
Man, this is one
Fuck.
stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Nah, there's something else going on here. He's gonna avoid everything I throw at him.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it. Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. They're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide. Hey, I'm being serious here.
Targeting gun range. Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit. He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. He's acting as a decoy. He has absolute trust in his allies, I see.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject while you can still
He's really
talk.
pretty fucking fly.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing! Missile, I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down. Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. His plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you got the lead. Wiseman! Shit!
This is gonna be this
Negative,
movie.
Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look, Count.
Ooh, that guy's fast, dude.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
Missile.
I don't think I can take him on.
Missiles. Missile. Missile.
Missed.
Take him up higher.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Caution.
Fox 2.
Missile evaded.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Can Trigger handle the solo?
Missile. Missile.
Missed. Strider 1, target acquired. You're holding your own out there.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Fucking beat him too.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
But I can't keep up.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Yeah, motherfucker! Oh, shit.
Now go finish the job. Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
What the fuck is going on?
Suddenly turned off. What did it respond? My data won't update. Damn it. What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Holy shit.
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base. Listen up.
Dude, I was
We
looking
just
at
lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Bravanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately. Negative. They've got a debt to pay. Count. We all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
Wiseman was a cool dude, man.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
I made $259,000 off of that.
I'm running there.
Yep. All right, Falcon skins. Nice. Very nice.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation
I
technology.
thought about picking it up after a while when the price dropped.
Erusia
Then
couldn't
I got
launch a
thinking,
satellite
well, by that time y'all be
themselves.
through
They were
playing
still
it,
able
so
to hack the
we're back to
software of the
square
Osean
one.
transmission and navigation systems before Osea even noticed. Half of their satellites were
Play some
hijacked.
Fallout, bro. You want to play some Fallout?
That's when things got ugly.
Nah.
In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time.
Play some Forest?
Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites.
Do you know where,
both
you know
private
which
and
cave
government
system it is to get the
What kept the
pickaxe?
world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information.
The last one Blue showed us.
Now, those were gone.
I don't know
We
which
marked
one
it.
is.
We marked it on my map.
All that
You need it on
remained
yours.
was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Princess of Erusia.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe.
18.
Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war.
Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Motherfucker. I ain't doing this right now. But once you beat, once you beat, unlock every map, you can play every area and just free fly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Well, I guess I might watch some Saints game since it is the playoffs. Since it is the playoffs, the Saints are playing right now, and they're fighting for the division champ or whatever, or division, whatever the fuck that is. So I'm about to watch that. Probably be back on around 6, and then we could play some Forest or something. Whatever you want. How much money are you shy getting the game? How much money are you shy on getting this game? All right. I mean, do you want it or no? Thinking about it? You're not thinking about it? You? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll hit you up later, man. I'm gonna go finish. I'm gonna watch this fucking football game. All right, brother. See you then. Later.